FM.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post-60 American Legion Baseball. This ball game is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and the City of Ottawa. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And a pleasant good afternoon, everyone. It's time for American Legion Baseball action from the Zone 3 tournament as your Ottawa Arrows get set to take on Doniphan County in a winner's bracket game. The winner will advance to the championship game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The loser will have to wade through the loser's bracket to pick up a win in this tournament. Both these teams winners in their first games. Ottawa 7-2 over the Kansas Senators on Tuesday night. Last night, Doniphan County beat Leavenworth by the final score of 12-3. Second game here this evening will be Leavenworth against the Kansas Senators in an elimination ball game. The Senators beat Oskaloosa yesterday evening 11-6 to advance in the tournament. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, first of all, for the Arrows, who will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Leading off and playing in left field will be Wyatt Johnston. Batting second, playing second base, Ty Gambrell. Hitting third and doing the catching, Wayne Laurie. Aiden Michael, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Hitting fifth, playing in center field, Michael Hull. The third baseman, Cole Swanson, hits sixth. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Brody Mundell. Designated hitter Ryan Laurie will bat eighth. And hitting ninth is the right fielder, Logan Sterling. For the Arrows, Johnston, Gambrell, Wayne Laurie, Michael Hull, and Swanson, Mundell, Ryan Laurie, and Sterling. For Doniphan County, leading off, playing as shortstop, Braden Chalfont. Hitting second, doing the catching, Charlie Grable. Batting third is the second baseman, Jace Grubb. The third baseman, Brock Blair, bats fourth. Hitting fifth and doing the pitching, Trent Spiker. First baseman, Cale Hamilton, hits sixth. Batting seventh in left field, Aiden Leonard. Right fielder, Kobe Davis, bats eighth. And hitting ninth in center field, Connor Hayes. For Doniphan County, leading on, it'll be Chalfont, Grable, and Grubb. Blair, Spiker, and Hamilton. Leonard, Davis, and Hayes. Another beautiful evening for baseball here. Temperature in about the mid-80s. Wind is a little bit of a factor here tonight. It's blowing across the field, right field foul pole to left field foul pole. And it will help balls hit to left field here this evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is our national anthem.
Remove your hat, place your right hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. And our national anthem before this evening's ball game.
Plenty of time to come out here and enjoy some of this tournament action. And the second ball game tonight will be between the Kansas Senators and Leavenworth Geiger Ready Mix. Harvey Drake Field is 320 down the lines in left and right, 360 feet to dead center field. It'll still take a pretty good poke to get one out here tonight, but the wind will be helping, as I mentioned, to the right-handed batters who pull the ball to left.
Starting lineup for tonight's game.
Tomorrow's schedule looks like this. The loser of this ball game will play the winner of the next ball game at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And the winner of that 6 o'clock game then will play in the first championship game at 8 o'clock. So for you Ottawa fans, if Ottawa wins the game here tonight, they need to win just one more to advance to state. And if they win tonight, they'll play at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Even if they lose that game, they have another chance on Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 27, Cole Swanson.
Doniphan County will be the home team here this evening. Ottawa was the visitor on Tuesday night in their win over the Kansas Senators, and I think Kyle Altick actually wanted to be the visitors here this evening. Doniphan County takes the field, and let's set them for you defensively. In left field, Aiden Leonard. The center fielder is Connor Hayes, and out in right field, Kobe Davis. Third baseman is Brock Blair. At shortstop, Braden Chalfont. At second base, Jay Scrub. And over at first base, Cale Hamilton. The catcher is Charlie Grable. And right-hander Trent Spiker is on the mound for Doniphan County here this evening. Doniphan County from the far northeast corner of the state. And it was our understanding that they had expected to be a double-A team this year, but when they went to certify, they were made a triple-A team, so that's why they're here in this tournament this week. Center fielder number 6, Connor Hayes. Next week, the state tournament out in Hayes gets underway on Wednesday. Different format, both AA and AAA teams will be out there, and it's pool play to determine who moves on to the semifinals. Semifinals will be played on Saturday with the final game of Saturday night. So no double elimination. You are guaranteed to play 3 games, and then it's single elimination after they determine who moves on. There's a throw to second base, and we're ready for some baseball here. Hope you enjoy it on KOFO. Coaching at third base for the Arrows will be Kyle Altick, and Nathan Roth will be the first base coach. Leading things off for the Arrows will be Wyatt Johnston, the left fielder. Wyatt hitting at .313 on the season with no home runs and 7 runs batted in. He's a right-handed batter, and the first pitch from Trent Spiker is a fastball for a strike. Underway this evening at 5:54. Curve, missed low and outside. Next pitch to Johnston, misses away. 2-1. Swing and a foul ball out of play, first base side. Count is even, 2-2. Breaking ball, tapped back to the mound. Spiker will throw to first in time, 1 away. Johnson reaching for that pitch on the outside part of the plate, couldn't get much on it. 1 out, and the batter is Ty Gambrell. Ty, .350 on the year, no homers, 9 runs batted in. Good night on Tuesday. He was 2 for 2 with a walk and a hit batsman, and a double. Scored a run. Takes a breaking pitch up high. In the air, center field. Hayes to his right is under it and makes the catch, 2 down. With the bases empty and 2 away, here is Wayne Laurie. Wayne's averaged .341. He has no home runs, 16 runs batted in. Slow curve is over, strike one. Way outside and all the way back to the screen. Just underway here in the top of the first. 2 out for Ottawa, nobody on base. Line drive on one hop, knocked down by the shortstop. He'll recover, throw off balance, but not in time. And the ball gets away from the first baseman. There goes Laurie to second. Credit Laurie with an infield single and an error on the shortstop on the throw, allowing him to take second base. So the Arrows have a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Here is Aiden Michael. Aiden hitting .413, 2 homers, and 20 runs batted in. Picked up an RBI on Tuesday night, going 2 for 3 against the Kansas Senators. Spiker's pitch, fastball high and outside. Check of the runner, 1-0 delivery. Caught the outside corner, 1-1. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Second baseman Grubb is playing almost on the bag until the time that the pitcher lets go of the ball. Fastball misses away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, 2-2. Spiker comes set, and the pitch. Line down the left field line. That is going to be in for a base hit, and it rolls on past the left fielder and all the way to the fence. Laurie will score, and it's a double for Aiden Michael. So the Arrows grab a 1-0 lead here. The hitter will be Michael Hull, the center fielder. Michael's averaged .280, no home runs, 12 runs batted in. Takes up high. Stretch. Long hesitation. And the pitch, swing and a miss by Hull. Thrown outside, and a nice backhanded stop by Grable, the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 outs. Ottawa has a run home here in the top of the first. Inside corner with the fastball, 2-2. Check of the runner. 2-2 pitch, reaching forward, Hull fouls it out of play. Still 2-2. Curve caught him looking. Hole was frozen on that breaking pitch, and he's down on strikes. In the first, for the Arrows, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, Ottawa 1 and Doniphan County coming to bat. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Evercraft Air Tools, available at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Ottawa leads 1-0 as Doniphan County comes to bat here in the bottom of the first. Setting the Arrows for you defensively tonight in left field, Wyatt Johnston. Center fielder is Michael Hull, and out in right, Logan Sterling. Third baseman is Cole Swanson. Brody Mundell is the shortstop. At second base, Ty Gambrell. And over at first, Hayden Michael. Behind the plate, Wayne Laurie, and right-hander Tanner Gould on the mound. Tanner making his 11th appearance on the season. He is 2-3 with a save, an earned run average of 5.60. He's thrown 25 innings, allowed 35 hits, 26 runs, 20 of them earned. He has walked 19, and he has struck out 11. Tanner's last action was a very fine outing at the Fike Woodbat tournament. He faced Lee Summit Outlaws and went 6 2/3 of an inning. Was really good up until the 7th when he tired. He was the losing pitcher in that ball game, but it was a good performance by the right-hander, and Ottawa looking for that here this evening. Leading things off for Doniphan County will be the shortstop, Braden Chalfont.
Leading off for Doniphan County, the shortstop, number 11.
Will be followed by Charlie Grable and then Jace Grubb. Chalfont, a right-handed batter. From Gould is hit down the right field line. That's trouble. On the run is Sterling, and it'll drop foul by about 1.5 feet. Well, you really would have thought with the wind blowing the way it was that would have blown that back into fair territory, but it was spinning and just landed foul. A 1 pitch. Called strike with a fastball on the outside corner. Gould ready, and his 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out.
Second, the catcher, number 4.
One down. Here is the catcher, Charlie Grable. Grable is a left-handed batter. Gould's pitch is grounded to the second baseman. Up with a Gambrell, throws to first in time, 2 away.
Third, second baseman, number
Now Jace Grubb. Grubb, the second baseman, hits from the right side. Pitch to him is a strike at the knees. Base is empty, 2 out. Ottawa leads 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball right field. Going back on it a few steps to Sterling. Now coming in, and he makes the catch to retire the side. In the first for Doniphan County, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, Ottawa 1, Doniphan County 0. And we'll return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Car need a paint job? Napa Auto Parts can mix paint to ensure your car looks the way you want it. In Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today? Play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
Arrows come to bat here in the top of the second. They'll send to the plate 6, 7, and 8. Cole Swanson, Brody Mundell, and Ryan Laurie. Arrows got a run after 2 were out in the first. Wayne Laurie with an infield single moved to second on a throwing error and then scored on the double by Aiden Michael. Arrows coming off that 7-2 win over the Kansas Senators, game in which they did a much better job of hitting the ball with runners in scoring position than they have most of the season. Cole Swanson stands in, hitting .265, no homers, 8 RBI. Pitch from Trent Spiker is a foul ball at the plate, strike 1. Spiker looks like he's going to throw a lot of breaking stuff, try to change speeds. Fastball chopped to third. Up with it is Blair. Long throw across in time, and there's 1 away. Now here's Brody Mundell, hitting .217 on the year with no homers and 7 runs batted in. Mundell had a couple of hits Tuesday night against the Senators, drove home a run. One nothing Arrows. We're in the top of the second. Fastball fouled off down the third baseline. Spiker winds and the 0-1 pitch. And it hit him. So Mundell hit by a pitch. He'll be at first base with 1 out. That brings to the plate Ryan Laurie. He is the DH tonight. Ryan's averaged .231, no home runs, 9 runs batted in. Laurie, an RBI double against the Senators the other night. Pitch from Spiker, way outside. Spiker checks the runner. And his 1-0 pitch. Foul down the right field line, twisting and out of play. Wasn't all that long ago that Ryan Laurie's batting average was down in the low 100s. He has done a much better job of hitting the ball here of late. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. There goes Mundell to second. 2-1 delivery. Chopped it foul, just over the head of Kyle Altick, the third base coach. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 away. Curve, and Laurie got a piece of it and stays alive. Mundell leads the way out at second. Swing and a sharply hit ground ball underneath the legs of the third baseman on into left field. Mundell will stop at third. It'll be an error on the third baseman, Blair, and 2 on with 1 out.
Right fielder number 2, Logan Sterling.
Now Logan Sterling, the batter. Logan hitting 135 on the year. No homers, a couple of RBIs. Stretch. And the pitch to Sterling. Down too low. Long look behind the bag towards second base. Sterling swings at a high fastball and misses 1-1. Another big swing and a miss, 1-2. Stretch, and the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Grable. Mundell, the runner at third base. Ryan Laurie at first. 1 away, 2-2 the count to Logan Sterling. Missed outside and a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the right field line, foul. Giving chase is Davis. He won't catch up with it. So still 3-2. Spiker to the belt. The pitch. Strike 3 with a breaking ball. So 2 outs in the inning, and here is Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. Swings and hits it into right center field. Long run for Davis, but he'll get there and make the catch. And the arrow's out here in the second. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa 1 and Doniphan County nothing. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Do you know what Napa Know-How means? Their staff is knowledgeable and friendly, serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner. KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Dispro want you to see the Kansas City Royals at the K this summer. To win tickets, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett, and you could be there to see the Royals host the Mets on August 17th. We'll announce the winner on August 14th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Swung on and belted. High and deep, and there it is. Bubba Starling's first Major League home run, and the Royals are within 1.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Dispro and KOFO.
Middle third of the Doniphan County order up here in the second. Brock Blair, then Trent Spiker, and Cale Hamilton. Tanner Gould worked a 1-2-3 first inning through just 6 pitches. Our title sponsor of Arrows Baseball on KOFO is your State Farm Insurance agent, Keith King, in downtown Ottawa. His office is at 111 South Main. Give him a call at 242-9435 for help with all of your insurance needs. Thanks, Keith, for being our title sponsor. Brock Blair will lead things off, right-handed hitter. Gould's pitch is popped up a mile in the air. Mundell, the shortstop, drifting under it, and then goes to his knees but makes the catch.
Pitcher number 10, Trent Spiker.
Mundell looked like he might have tripped over the lip on the infield between the grass and the dirt portion, but still was in position to make the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Trent Spiker, who had a big game last night with a couple of home runs. E2 is a right-handed batter. Gould throws outside. One-0 delivery. Down too low. Nobody on, 1 out. Two-0 pitch is hit deep to left center field. Going back is Johnston looking up. This ball is up against the fence. Here's Spiker towards second. The throw won't be in time. It's a double. And that ball just that close to being out of here.
First baseman number 20, Cale Hamilton.
So tying run at second base with 1 away. Here is Cale Hamilton, the first baseman. It's from the right side. Well, that's what happens when you fall behind in the count. Swing and a foul tip by Hamilton, 0-1. Spiker with the lead out at second. The pitch. Strike 2 called with a fastball. Laurie through the signs. Gould checks the runner. Runner heads for third. Pitch is hit to right field. Going back on it, Sterling. He got tangled up, but he makes the catch. And now he can throw it back across the field to the second baseman, Gambrell, who will double up Spiker, and the inning is over. That play ends up going 9-4 on the double play. And in the second for Doniphan County, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 2 innings to play, the score is Ottawa 1, Doniphan County 0. And we'll return after this 30-second break. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Is it bath time for your vehicle? Use Armor All, Turtle Wax, and Eagle One products at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, or Gardner.
Some things just don't stand the test of time. The Ulmerton Tower, the Hans Dickinson Museum of Fine Arts, the Richfield International Blimport. Never heard of these places? That's because they're not there. But if C.S. Cunningham had built them, they'd all be household names by now. Speaking of households, how's your foundation holding up after this winter? Call C.S. Cunningham to take a look for free. Concrete that's concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Here we go to the top of the third, 1-0 Arrows. Ty Gambrell will lead things off, then Wayne Laurie and Aiden Michael. Arrows got their run in the first after 2 were out. Wayne Laurie with an infield single moved to second on a throwing error and scored on a double by Aiden Michael. Ottawa threatened in the second inning, but came up empty. Had runners at first and third with one out, but Trent Spiker was able to strike out Logan Sterling and retire Wyatt Johnston on a fly to right.
Leading off for Ottawa, second baseman number 5, Ty Gambrell.
Ty Gambrell will lead things off. Hit a fly ball to the center fielder back in the first. Pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. That pitch might have been outside the zone. 1-1. Breaking ball stayed low. 2-1. Off the end of the bat, hit over by the on-deck batter. Evens the count, 2-2. Curve is chopped up the first base line, veering off foul. That was that slow breaking ball that Spiker likes to throw. Fastball is high, the count runs full. Hit to the second baseman, Grubb up with it, throws to first just in time. So one down in the Arrows' third inning. Here is Wayne Laurie. Wayne scored the Ottawa run back in the first after picking up an infield single. Line by Spiker, the pitch. Missed away. Up and in, 2-0. Hit in the air, shallow left. Who wants it? Left fielder will make the call, and Leonard will make the catch, 2 down. Now here's Aiden Michael. Michael doubled down the line and left his first time up. Drove home the Ottawa run. Aiden Michael now with 11 doubles. That leads the team. Fastball just a little bit outside. Breaking ball away. And the count now 2-0. Fastball is high. In for a strike. Michael was taking 3-1. Hit in left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. So Aiden Michael is 2 for 2, and the Arrows have a 2-out base runner. Brings to the plate Michael Holt. Michael was called out on strikes his first time up. Pitch from Spiker. That ball hit the left and deep. That's going to get over the left fielder's head, and that's going to be out of here. Home run, Michael Hull.
Michael Hull, home run.
First homer of the season for Hull, and the Arrows lead at 3-0. And that ball got out of here in a big hurry. So with the bases empty and 2 out, here is Cole Swanson. Swanson thrown out by the third baseman back in the second inning, 0 for 1. Curve is low. That is just the third home run by Ottawa batters this year. Swanson out in front of that pitch, swings and misses, 1-1. Strike at the knees. And Cole down in the count, 1-2. Curve, swung at and missed. Rabel will have to throw to first base, and the out recorded in the inning. Ottawa picks up a couple of runs on 2 hits. No errors, nobody left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. It's Ottawa 3, Doniphan County 0. And we'll return after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts is building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area at 104 South Cedar in Ottawa.
I think what we do best is we give them the dignity back by helping them see that there are so many other people out there with that very same story. When we can get that hope, then you can do marvelous things.
In the 50 years of Valley Hope's operation, they have helped change the lives of over 300,000 people in need. Are you or someone you know suffering from addiction? Visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and this station.
Arrows now lead by 3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Doniphan County will send to the plate Aiden Leonard, Kobe Davis, and Connor Hayes. Michael Hull with a 2-run, 2-out home run to left field to push the Ottawa lead 2-3. Arrows trying to advance to the championship game, which would be the late game tomorrow, scheduled to get underway at about 8. Later this evening, the 8 o'clock game is Leavenworth versus the Kansas Senators. That is an elimination ball game. The winner of that contest plays the loser of this game, and that is the early game tomorrow, scheduled for 6.
Leading off the bottom of the third.
Aiden Leonard will lead things off for Doniphan County. Leonard, a right-handed batter. Pitch from Tanner Gould is lined on one hop to the shortstop Mundell. He did a nice job of staying with it, and he throws him out. Now Kobe Davis, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 40.
Davis also a right-handed batter. Chopper to third. One hopper to Swanson, and a throw in time. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Center fielder number 6, Connor Hayes.
Now Connor Hayes, the center fielder. Hayes hits from the right side. pitch from Gould. Called strike. One pitch is low. Nobody on, 2 outs. Ottawa leads at 3-0 in the bottom half of the third. Missed inside, 2 balls and a strike. A little bit high, 3-1. Even with 2 outs, you don't want to walk the number 9 hitter. There's a strike, 3-2. And the payoff pitch behind him. So Hayes draws a 2-out walk. And we're back to the top of the lineup for Braden Chalfant. Chalfant struck out swinging his first time up. First free pass issued by Tanner Gould. Runner goes, pitches sky to center field. Hole coming on, gives way to Johnston, and Johnston makes the catch. The inning is over. In the third for Doniphan County, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Ottawa 3, Doniphan County nothing. And we'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Working on a car, need a customized brake hose? Napa Auto Parts can help at 104 South Cedar in Ottawa.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
3 innings in the books for Ottawa. 3 runs on 4 hits and no errors. For Doniphan County, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors. Arrows will send to the plate the lower third of the order: Mundell, Ryan Laurie, and Sterling. Wind continues to blow across the field, right field to left. Brody Mundell will lead off the fourth for the Arrows. Brody hit by a pitch back in the second.
Leading off the top of the fourth for Ottawa, shortstop number 4, Brody Mundell.
Mundell stands in. Pitch to him. Called strike. Curve nicked off the bat, foul. And the count 0-2. That curve is low and inside. Ball and 2 strikes. Mundell asked for time. It was granted rather late. The spiker was really working quickly there. Ground ball up the middle and on into center field. No, fielded by the shortstop. His throw not in time. Mundell beat it, but a nice play by Chalfant behind the bag at second, and he almost threw out Mundell. Hit number 5 for the Arrows. Here is Ryan Laurie. Ryan reached on an error on the third baseman his first time up. Spiker throws outside. Mundell, pretty good lead over at first. Pitch in the dirt, nice stop by Grable, 2-0. Didn't mean to do it. He fouled it off over on the third base side. Laurie was tied up with that pitch and just kind of almost defensively swung at it. Count now 2-1. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 4th. Ottawa leads 3-0. Hit a long way down the left field line, but it's twisting and it'll be a foul ball. So the count is full. Let's see if Ottawa might send the base runner here, 3-2 with nobody out. Stretched by Spiker. And his 3-2 pitch. Missed away. So the Arrows have 2 on, nobody out. Here is Logan Sterling. Logan called out on strikes his first time up. This you would expect to be a bunting situation. Sterling around the bunt and fouls it off down the first baseline. And for first base, Hamilton playing behind the runner, Laurie. Sterling around the bunt again, takes high. That time, Doniphan County had the wheel play going where the third baseman charged and the shortstop went over to cover third base. Sterling again showing bunt. And the pitch misses outside. 2-1. Runners lead away from second and first. Sterling gets the bunt down. It's a good one. The only play will be first. And a throw is off the bag, and safe is Sterling. So that'll load the bases. Pretty bunt by Sterling. Grable's throw pulled Hamilton off the bag, so it'll be a sacrifice and an error. Bases loaded, nobody out for Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt is 0 for 2. Hits it into right field. That one is going to get down. Base hit. Down the line to score is Mundell, and it's 4-0 Arrows.
Second baseman number 5, Ty Gambrell.
Bases remain loaded. Here's Ty Gambrell. Ty is 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly ball. Spiker will step off the rubber. Pitch way outside, ball one. Bases loaded, still nobody out, a run home. Gambrell takes high, 2-0. Up too high again, and 3 balls, no strikes. Now Gambrell can take a pitch here. And Spiker throws a strike. Now Gambrell should be looking for a pitch in a spot. Hits it up the first baseline, foul, 3-2. Laurie back to third, Sterling to second, and Johnston to first. Gambrell fouls it off. Still 3-2. Spiker from the stretch. And the pitch. Ground ball, first base, steps on the bag, comes to the plate, that throws offline. In to score is Laurie. And Gambrell will pick up an RBI on the ground out.
Catcher number 0.
Runners now at second and third for Wayne Laurie. Wayne is singled and fly to left. Infield remains back for Doniphan County. And here's a steal attempt, and he's going to make it. Sterling came down the line. It was going to be a squeeze bunt. Spiker stepped off the rubber, threw to the plate, but he threw wildly, so it'll be a steal of home for Logan Sterling. Johnston now at third. Laurie is hit by a pitch. And that'll get Aiden Michael to the plate with runners at the corners, one away.
First baseman number 7, Aiden Michael.
Time called. We'll have a visit from the Doniphan County dugout. Yeah, we're talking about the number of pitches here, and man, that ball was not a pitch. He came off the rubber and threw. So we have to count pitches here. We have to make sure that the pitcher does not throw, of course, more than 105 in any one day. It's also important to remember how many pitches for other purposes too, because you have to rest a certain number of days in order to be able to throw again. So it's 82 right now for Spiker. As the meeting on the mound is over, Spiker will stay in the ball game. Aiden Michael has doubled and singled. He's 2 for 2. Breaking ball over, strike one. Runners lead away. Now Spiker steps off the rubber. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball high and outside. Now the 1-1 to Michael. Curve in the dirt, nice stop by Grable. So now Aiden Michael can be selective, 2 balls and a strike. Swings and misses, is 2-2. Stretch, and the 2-2. All the way back to the screen. Here's the runner down the line trying to score, and a throw will not be in time, and it's 7-0. That ball bounced back to Grable, but Johnston got a good jump on it, and the throw to Spiker not in time. So Wayne Laurie now out at second base, 3-2 the count to Michael. Swing and a foul ball off the mask of the home plate umpire, John Sweet. Again, the 3-2 pitch. Curve, grounded the hole. It'll be on into left field for a hit. Laurie around third is going to try to score. There'll be no throw, and it's 8-0 Arrows.
Center fielder number 16, Michael Hole.
Now Michael Hole, who hit a 2-run homer to left his last time up. He's also been called out on strikes. Arrows now with 7 hits in the ball game. The infielders for Doniphan County meeting in back of the mound right now. Arrows has scored 5 here in the inning, still just 1 out. Hole takes a breaking ball for a strike. Michael leads away from first. 0-1 delivery. Another breaking ball. This one caught the inside corner. And it's 0-2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Fastball got away from the catcher. Michael on down to second. Ball and 2 strikes. Curve way inside. Hole had to back out of the way of that one. That evens the count, 2-2. Curve missed outside. Hole thought about it, but laid off. And that runs the count full. Line down the left field line, foul. So still 3-2 to Hole. Pitch by Spiker. Another 3-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Arrows lead at 8-0. We're in the top of the fourth. That ball is hit into left field, a base hit. Michael will stop at third. And Michael Hull is 2 for 3.
Third baseman number 27, Cole Swanson.
Now Cole Swanson, who is 0 for 2. Swanson, the ninth man to come to the plate in the inning, still just 1 out. Pitch down too low. Breaking ball outside. Spiker nearing the maximum pitch count now. Swanson laid off the pitch. It was up high, and the count is 3-0. And high ball forward to load the bases.
Shortstop number 4, Brody Mundell.
Now Brody Mundell, who got this started with an infield single. He's also been hit by a pitch. Bases loaded, 1 away. 5 runs home here for Ottawa in the fourth. They lead 8-0. Fastball high. Inside, almost hit him. I believe this is Spiker's last batter. Mundell takes a strike. Now 2-1. Michael out at third, Hull at second, Swanson at first. Up over the head of Mundell, 3-1. Ground ball to third, might be 2, steps on the bag, throw across the bag, diamond, and it's a double play, and that ends the inning.
106 pitches for Spiker.
In the fourth for Ottawa, 5 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Ottawa 8 and Doniphan County nothing. We're back after this 30-second break, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Evercraft floor jacks available at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Ottawa's up 8-0. For Doniphan County, it will be Charlie Grable, Jace Grubb, and Brock Blair. And Doniphan County, who will have to change pitchers in the top of the fifth. They send out Braden Chalfont to get warm. Charlie Grable will lead things off. He grounded out to the second baseman Gambrell back in the first inning. Tanner Gould back to work. And he throws a strike. Next pitch is inside. Clouds have gathered. Up too high, 2-1 now to Grable. There was a slight chance of rain in the forecast. Doesn't really look like a rain at this point. Getting cloudy. That pitch down too low, 3-1. And outside, ball 4, leadoff walk to Grable.
Second baseman number 22, Jace Grubb.
That batter will be Jace Grubb. Grubb out on a fly ball to Logan Sterling and right his first time up. Stretched by Gould. And his pitch is down in the dirt. One-0 delivery. Chopper past the third baseman, base hit left field. So 2 on with nobody out, the cleanup man up. Brock Blair popped out to the shortstop back in the second inning. Gould stares in for the sign. And a pitch to Blair. Missed inside. One 0 to Blair. Way inside, 2-0. Wayne Laurie and Aiden Michael, also Cole Swanson, just in to have a word with Gould. The important thing right here is to throw strikes. Get ahead of the batters. Let your fielders do the work. Two and 0 to Blair. Runners lead away from second and first. Strike on the outside corner. Check of the runners. And the 2-1 pitch. Missed outside. Here's the 3-run offering. That's a swing and a miss, 3-2. Well, it's kind of silly to say with an 8-run lead, but this is a big pitch right here. High and inside to load the bases.
pitcher, number 10, Trent Spiker.
And it brings to the plate Trent Spiker, who doubled off the fence and left his first time up. Here comes Nathan Roth out of the Ottawa dugout. Arrows with an 8-run lead, but Doniphan County threatening here in the bottom half of the fourth with nobody out and the bases loaded. What you've got to do to Spiker right here, you've got to get ahead of him. He picked on a 2-0 pitch his last time up. Arrows will play the infield back, although at the corners, Swanson and Michael are just on the infield grass. Swanson just actually one step outside of it. They would probably come home on a ground ball hit to them. Middle infielders will look for a second to first double play. Stretch by Gould, the pitch. Hit down the line and left. That's going to be in for extra bases. That one hit the fence on the fly as well. 2 runs are going to score. Play to third base and not in time, and it's 8-2. Well, to suffice it to say that Trent Spiker is on fire. And that is going to do it for Tanner Gould. So the Arrows will change pitchers here in the bottom of the fourth, leading 8-2. And we'll be back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Right-hander Brett Hadel will make his 12th appearance here. Record of 1 win, 3 losses, an earned run average of 4.35. He's thrown 27 of the third innings, allowed 23 hits, 19 runs, 17 of them earned. He has walked 19 and struck out 23. He threw the last inning and a third on Tuesday night against the Kansas Senators through just 12 pitches. So able to come back quickly here this evening. Doniphan County has 2 runs home, runners at second and third with nobody out. The batter will be Cale Hamilton. Hamilton hit a fly ball to right that turned into a double play back in the second inning. Again, the Arrows will play the infield back. Hadel from the stretch. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Slow curve is high, 1-1. One to Hamilton, low and inside. Rolls away from Laurie, but only a few feet. Two balls and 1 strike. Fisted foul over the screen, strike 2.
Break foul ball back to the bottom of the press box.
Hadel steps off the rubber. Now the stretch and the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call with a fastball. So 1 out, and now the batter is Aiden Leonard. Leonard grounded out to the shortstop, Mundell, his first time up. Pitch inside. Eight to 2 Ottawa. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Adel again will step off the rubber. Spiker had a big lead out at second base. Down too low, 2-0. Hit into left field. On the run is Johnston. He'll get there to make the catch. And the runner at third had no chance to tag up. And there's 2 away. Now Kobe Davis. Thrown out by Swanson, the third baseman, back in the 3rd. That ball hung up there for Wyatt Johnston, who made a nice running catch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Stretch. And the 1-0 pitch. Gets away from Laurie. Runner thought about it, but then put on the brakes as the ball rolled just to his left. With the count 2-0 now to Davis. Fastball for a strike, 2-1. Fly ball to right. Sterling to his left is under it. He makes the catch, and the inning's over. Fine job by Brett Hadel, and just 2 runs for Doniphan County on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. At the end of 4, Ottawa 8, Doniphan County 2, and we'll return in 30 seconds. This is Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Doniphan County has a new pitcher here to start the 5th inning. It'll be Braden Chalfont. Let's see what other changes Doniphan County might have made. Spiker is now out in left field. And let's see what else. Looks like Leonard might be at shortstop here, but we'll double check on that. No, actually that is Kobe Davis at shortstop.
Thank you for your continued sponsorship of Ottawa American.
And Leonard now is in right field. For the Arrows here in the 5th, It'll be Ryan Laurie, Logan Sterling, and Wyatt Johnston.
Designated hitter number 19, Ryan Laurie.
Ryan Laurie's been on base twice, reached on an error in the second. Up check that Brett Hadel is going to bat here. Right-handed batter, pitch to him is hitting the air to left. Going back on it, still retreating is Spiker, and he'll make the one-handed catch. That ball carried pretty well for Hadel. But he's out on a fly to left field. And with one away, the batter is Logan Sterling. Sterling with a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Reached on an error and came around to score a run. He's also struck out. Swing and a miss. Pitch up in the zone. No balls, one strike. Fouls this one off, and he's down in the count 0-2. Struck him out swinging. So 2 outs. And that'll bring Wyatt Johnston to the plate. Wyatt.
Left fielder number 9, Wyatt.
Single home run his last time up. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. Skied in the air to center. Back is Hayes, and he makes the catch, and Ottawa out in quick order here in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th. It's Ottawa 8, Doniphan County 2, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
It's late at night. You'd been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Doniphan County comes to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters. Connor Hayes, Braden Chalfant, and Charlie Grable. Line is closed now on Tanner Gould. He went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Walked 3 and struck out 1. Brett Hadel came in with 2 on, nobody out, and retired 3 in a row in that 4th inning. Next game here this evening, the Kansas Senators and Leavenworth in an elimination ball game.
Center fielder number 6, Connor Hayes.
Connor Hayes will lead things off. Hayes drew a walk with 2 outs in the 3rd. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and quickly 0-2. Slow curve, strike 3 called.
Shortstop, number 11, Brandon Chalfant.
Now back to the top of the order for Braden Chalfant. He is 0 for 2. Struck out in the 1st, fly to left in the 3rd. Fouled out of play, strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Curve is over, strike 2 called. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. Base is empty, 2 outs for Charlie Grable. Grable is grounded out and walked. He has scored a run. Fastball is high. 8-2 Ottawa, bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Pitch up around his eyes. And the count even 1-1. Over a bit low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Base is empty, 2 away. That pitch is high, 3-1. And ball 4 inside, so a 2-out walk to Grable. And the batter will be Jace Grubb. Grubb singled to left his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Hadel's pitch is high. Grable with a lead at first. Pitch down low, 2-0. Go to first, runner back. Pitch is high, 3-0 to Grubb. And it's low, ball 4, and there's 2 on with 2 out. Now Brock Blair. Blair walked his last time up. He's also popped to the shortstop. This is the man you want to get out right here. Trent Spiker is next, and he's doubled twice. Pitch in the dirt. Hadel, after striking out the first 2 batters on 6 pitches, has struggled with his control since then. Up too high, it's 2-0. And a visit to the mound. Runner is at second and first. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Blair back in. Hadel to the stretch and the pitch. Strike at the letters. Now time called by Blair. Hadel okays the sign. And the 2-1. Fly ball on the infield. Gambrell, the second baseman. He's got it. The inning's over. For Doniphan County in the 5th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We played 5. It's Ottawa 8, Doniphan County 2. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Top of the sixth inning for the Arrows. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Ty Gambrell, Wayne Laurie, and Aiden Michael. Ottawa won in the first on an RBI double by Aiden Michael. They got 2 in the third, a 2-run, 2-out homer by Michael Hull. And then in the fourth, they scored 5 times. RBIs being picked up by Wyatt Johnston, Ty Gambrell, and Aiden Michael. Another run scored on a wild pitch, and then Logan Sterling actually stole home on what should have been a squeeze bunt attempt, but pitcher stepped off the rubber, threw to home, but threw wildly, which allowed Sterling to score. Braden Chalfant came on in the fifth, the retired Ottawa in order. Ty Gambrell will lead things off. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Pitch from Chalfant. Hit down the left field line. That was going to be a foul ball. Gambrell had an idea what he wanted to do with that ball right off the bat, and he just missed extra bases by a few feet. Breaking ball is high, 1-1. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow at 8. Low to Gambrell, 2-1. Loser has to work its way back through the loser's bracket. Lined up the middle, base hit center field. So Gambrell has Ottawa's 9th hit on the night. Here is Wayne Laurie. Wayne is 1 for 2. He scored a couple of runs. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Safe lead for Gambrell at first. Ball hit into right center field. That has a chance to get down, and it will. Gambrell around second, headed for third. He'll make it on the single by Laurie. That was good base running right there by Gambrell. He had to hold up, but he held up about 2/3 of the way to second base because he knew he had time to get back even if the ball was caught. Now Aiden Michael, the batter. Aiden is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Hit down the right field line, foul and out of play. Michael was trying to go the opposite way with that pitch. There's a big gap in right center field. First and third, nobody out. Checked his swing, the pitch inside. That ball hit to right, should score the run. Over is Leonard, under it. He'll make the catch. Down the line to score is Gambrell, and it's 9-2. Good piece of hitting right there by Aiden Michael, making sure he got that ball up in the air, and he picks up his second RBI of the night. Now Michael Hull. Michael is 2 for 3. Long 2-run homer in the third. Pitch in the dirt, rolls away from Gambrell. Laurie will try for second and make it. Down in the dirt. That one rolls away from the catcher. There goes Laurie to third. So now Hull has basically the same job that Michael did. Get that ball in the air to the outfield. And he does. Fly ball actually on the infield, just on the outfield grass, and the shortstop, Davis, makes the catch. 2 away.
Third baseman number 20.
And now Cole Swanson. Swanson 0 for 2 with a walk. Arrows have picked up an insurance run here in the 6th. They lead it 9-2. Up and into Swanson, 1-0. Just outside, 2-0. Wayne Laurie out at third base, 2 outs now. Called strike, 2-1. Low and away, 3-1 the count now. Mundell on deck. Swanson takes low, and he's on. And that gets Mundell to the plate. Brody's 1 for 2.
Shortstop number 4, Brody Mundell.
Single back in the 4th. He has scored a run. Stretched by Chalfont. And his pitch. Line down the left field line. Base hit. Laurie will score. Swanson's going to try for third. Here comes the throw. He is safe. And into second base goes Mundell.
The pitcher, number 1, Brett Hadel.
Here's Brett Hadel. Hadel flied out to the left fielder his first time up tonight. Foul ball and out of play, first base side. Arrows have scored twice here in the inning. They now lead at 10-2. Run rule in this tournament is 10 runs after 4 innings. There is no 8-run rule. Hadel fouls it off, 0-2. Am I wrong? Is it 10 after 5 or 10 after 4? 15 after 3 and 10 after 4 is what I remember reading. 2 strikes to Hadel. Got a piece of it, nicked it back to the screen. Chalfont ready. And now Hadel asks for time. Low one outside, now 1-2. Missed away, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Down in the dirt, rolls away from the catcher. Here comes the runner to score. Mundell to third on the play. And the count now full to Hadel. Fouled it off. Struck him out with a high fastball. Ottawa out in the sixth, but they score 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Ottawa 11, Doniphan County 2. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy, makes it easy for you to pick up or drop off your prescription during the Legacy Square construction. Park at their designated stalls or near 134 South Main and call 242-0240. They'll bring your prescription right out or pick up your written script.
Arrows lead by 9 as Doniphan County bats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Trent Spiker will lead things off, then Cale Hamilton and Aiden Leonard. A win here by the Arrows would put them into the championship game tomorrow night at 8. They need to win just 1 out of 2 in order to advance to the state tournament next week in Hayes, rather.
After 4.5. Left fielder number 1, Trent Spiker.
Trent Spiker will lead things off. He has doubled off the fence twice tonight, both times to left field. Just missing home runs by a few feet. But he's up here with the bases empty. The pitch from Hadel is a curveball high. Another slow curve. That one bends in there. 1-1 to Spiker. Down in the dirt, 2-1. I'll tell you what, you want to go ahead and go right after Spiker, actually. His pitch low and inside. You do not want to give that, you want him to earn his way on base. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Curve is high, ball 4. So the leadoff walk is almost always trouble.
First baseman number 20, Cale.
Here's Cale Hamilton. He is flied out into a double play and been called out on strikes. Pitch inside. Adel now has walked 3. He has struck out 3. Runner goes, pitch high. Laurie's throw will not be in time. Two and 0 to Hamilton. In the dirt, that rolls away from Laurie. There's the runner to third. That run means just about nothing out there. Hale needs to go after the batters. .30 pitch, a strike. Lined to the shallow right. That is going to drop in front of Sterling for a hit. Spiker will score to make it 11-3. Now the batter, Aiden Leonard. Leonard hit the ball hard last time, was out on a liner to the left fielder. He's also bounced to shortstop. That ball hit down the left field line, foul. Doniphan County now with 4 hits in the ball game. Fouled back to the screen by Leonard, 0-2. Leavenworth and the Kansas Senators getting set to play after this one. Hadel pitches, and the ball's lined down the left field line, foul. Tried to jam him right there, and it's a good thing he did because Leonard was right on that pitch. Down too low, now 1-2. Curve swung on and missed. First base is occupied. The batter is out. Ball rolled away from Laurie, but it really didn't matter.
Shortstop number 17, Aiden Leonard.
1 out in the inning. Now here is Kobe Davis. Davis is 0 for 2. A grounder to third, a fly to right. Off-speed pitch, misses outside. Hamilton at first base, 1 away. Foul ball out of play. Arrows lead at 11-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stretch, and the 1-1 pitch. Strike, outside corner, well thrown. And now it's 1-2. Curve is chopped to third. Swanson will play to second base. They'll get the out there, return third to first, not in time.
Center fielder number 6, Connor Hayes.
So 2 outs, and here is Connor Hayes. Hayes has walked and struck out. Hadel's pitch, swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Laurie. Now the 1-1 to Hayes. The slow breaking ball in for a strike. Two outs, runner at first, 1-2. And Hadel's pitch. Runner goes, pitch high, throw to second, not in time. Now the count 2-2. Just missed, 3-2 now. Again, this is the number 9 hitter. You do not want to walk him. He did, and he struck him out with a fastball. In the 6th for Doniphan County, 1 run, 1 hit, no Ottawa errors, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the 7th. It's Ottawa 11, Doniphan County 3, and we'll return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today? play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
We move to the top of the 7th, where the Arrows will be Logan Sterling, Wyatt Johnston, and Ty Gambrell. Arrows with 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 5 in the 4th, and 3 in the 6th. Doniphan County, you got 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 6th. Keith King, your State Farm agent at 111 South Main in Ottawa, is the title sponsor of Arrows Baseball here on KOFO this summer. He can help you with all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, life, renters, you name it. He is the guy to call. 242-9435 is the number. Liam Robertson's going to pinch hit here for Logan Sterling.
39 Liam Robertson.
Liam hitting at 240 on the year, no homers and 8 RBIs. Pitch from Braden Chalfont. Ground ball back to the mound. One hopper, and Chalfont will throw out Robertson. Now Wyatt Johnston, who is 1 for 4 tonight. An RBI single in that 5-run 4th inning.
Left fielder number 9, Wyatt Johnston.
Pitch is high. Fastball in there, strike 1. Ground ball past the mound, and on into center field, a base hit. One on, one out. Here's Ty Gambrell.
Number 5, Ty Gambrell.
Gambrell singled his last time up. He is 1 for 4 tonight. Twelve hits for the Arrows this evening. Gambrell takes outside. Called strike on the inside corner. Sharply hit ball, but right to grub the second baseman. To second base out there, high throw, and Gambrell is safe. Out at second goes 4-6. Wayne Laurie will bat with 2 outs.
Number 0, Wayne Laurie.
Wayne is 2 for 3. He has scored 3 runs tonight. Stretch by Chalfont. And his pitch. Hit down the left field line, foul. Sharply hit ball past the third baseman, base hit into left field. So Wayne Laurie has his third hit on the night. 2 on with 2 out.
Number 7, Aiden Michael.
Here's Aiden Michael. Aiden 3 for 3 with a sacrifice fly, 2 RBIs and a run scored. Stretch by Chalfant. And the pitch. Ground or line drive, and it is fielded by the third baseman, Blair, and he steps on the bag to retire Gambrel, and that's the inning. Ball hits sharply, but right at the third baseman. No runs for Ottawa. A couple of hits, 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Arrows 11 and Doniphan County 3. Back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Bottom of the 7th inning, top of the order for Doniphan County. Chalfant, Grable, and Grubb. Next ball game, Leavenworth and Kansas Senators. That's an elimination game. The winner of it plays the loser of this ball game in the early game tomorrow. So difficult to wade through the losers bracket. Of course, if you remember, the Arrows did that back in 2017 at the state tournament when they lost the opening ball game and had to win 7 in a row. Braden Chalfant to lead things off. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Pop foul, first base side, and drifting out of play. Down low, 1-1. Curve, swung on and missed, 1-2. Pitch up and in. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Chalfant down on strikes, and that is strikeout number 6 for Hadel here this evening. 1 out, nobody on for Charlie Grable. He has walked twice, 0 for 1 officially. Inside to him. And the pitch hits him. So Grable is on with 1 out. The batter will be Jace Grubb. Grubb, a 4th inning single, 1 for 2 with a walk. Stretched by Hadel, the pitch. Called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line into left field, that's a base hit. Johnson throws to second, and just in safely is Grable.
Third baseman number 25, Brock Blair.
So 2 on with 1 out for Brock Blair. Blair is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Now the first base coach for Doniphan County down the line to talk to the umpire. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner out there for Grubb. That is going to be Roger Graves. In this situation, that is a pinch runner.
Pinch running for Graves, number 1, Roger Graves.
So with runners at first and second, 1 away, Blair will stand in. Inside to him. Swing and a miss. Big cut, no contact. Oh, count now 1-1. Way outside with a breaking ball. Nice stop by Wayne Laurie. Now you really don't want to get too cute here. You just want to throw strikes. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's down low. Trent Spiker on deck. 2 long doubles and a walk tonight. And ball 4 low. Bases are now loaded with 1 away. And here is Spiker.
Left field number 10, Trent Spiker.
Spiker doubled to the wall and left in the second. Drove home 2 with a double to left in the 4th. And walked in the 6th and scored a run. Arrows coach Bryce Elder out to have a word with Brett Hadel. He'd like to get through this without using another pitcher. Hadel has been very good at times and struggled with his control at others. So the batter, Trent Spiker. The worst damage he could do to Ottawa is to bring Doniphan County back within a grand slam. Hadel will work from the full windup. Curve, grounded to shortstop, and Mandela played to second base for the out there with a run scoring.
First baseman number 20, Cale Hamilton.
So now 2 outs, runners at the corners. And the batter is Cale Hamilton, who singled to right his last time up. He is 1 for 3. Hit in his right center, left center field. Long run for Hole, dives, can't come up with it. 1 run is in. Here's a runner around third. He's going to try to score. Swanson will throw to the plate, not in time. Runner down to second. There's a throw there, and he is safe. So 2 runs scored to make it 11-6.
Shortstop number 17, Aiden Leonard.
Now Aiden Leonard, the batter. Leonard is 0 for 3 tonight. Pitch from Hadel outside. Arrows an out away from advancing to the championship game. Fly ball, shallow right, and that is going to drop in for a hit. Runner around third. He's going to score. Here's a runner trying for second, and the throw is not in time. And another Ottawa outfielder missing the cutoff man there.
Right fielder number 42, Kobe Davis.
Well, now it's 11-7. Kobe Davis will be the batter. Robertson, I don't think, got a good beat on that ball initially off the bat. Davis tonight, 0 for 3. Curve is high. One 0 pitch hits the inside corner. Swing and a miss by Davis, 1-2. Way outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch, and the 2-2 pitch, inside. Adel shakes off a sign. Shakes off another, now ready. Ball 4 is high.
Center fielder number 6.
So now the tying runs in the on-deck circle. And the batter is Connor Hayes, rather. Hayes has walked and struck out twice. Swing and a miss. Adel set. And the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 with a fastball. Little ground ball past the mound. Fielded and bobbled by Mundell. Everybody will be safe. And that loads the bases, and it brings the tying run to the plate. The batter is Braden Chalfant. The Arrows have allowed the tying run to come to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th after leading by 8. Chalfant is 0 for 4, so he is a hungry hitter. Takes low, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1 to Chalfant. Fouled it out of play, 2-2. Here's the stretch. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball high. Now the runners will be off with this 3-2 pitch. Popped it up, foul and out of play. Chalfant may have been after ball 4 right there. Can't take the chance. Hadel has a new baseball. Leonard at third, Davis at second, Hayes at first. And the 3-2 pitch. Way high, ball 4. Leonard scores to make it 11-8, and now the winning run coming to the plate. And Kyle Altick out of the Ottawa dugout. So the Arrows will make a pitching change here in the bottom of the 7th, leading 11-8, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you and your friends to register for the Moving for Life Ransom 5K Run and Sand Volleyball Tournament on August 3rd. For more information and registration, visit adventhealthottawa.com and click on Classes and Events. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
New Ottawa pitcher is right-hander Brody Mundell. Brody appears for the 11th time this year. He has a record of no wins, 5 losses, 1 save, and an earned run average of 5.71. He has thrown 34 1/3 innings, allowed 43 hits, 35 runs, 28 earned. He has walked 22 and struck out 50. He comes in with the bases loaded, 2 outs, Ottawa up by 3, trying to hang on here and advance to the championship game. Brett Hadel will remain in the ball game. He will play shortstop, I believe, but we'll check it and see. Charlie Grable will be the batter. Grable represents the winning run here. Grable in the ball game is 0 for 1. He has walked twice and been hit by a pitch. Boy, the Arrows were within 1 strike on the last 3 hitters and just couldn't get that final out. Left-handed batter. Mundell elects to work from the stretch. Called strike on the outside corner. Mundell, the senior member of this team. He's been with them since 2017. Popped it up, foul and out of play, strike 2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. He struck him out. Grable, after a high fastball, is down on strikes, and the Arrows win it. In the 7th for Doniphan County, 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 Ottawa error, and 3 men left on base. The final score, Ottawa 11, Doniphan County 8, and we'll be back in 2 minutes to wrap things up. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy at 134 North Main, encourages you during the Legacy Square Construction to use their free citywide at-home delivery. Call Kramer Pharmacy 242-2055 and visit KramerRx.com and download their free mobile app.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
There's good, and there's great. DVD movies are good. High-definition Blu-ray movies are great. Buses are good. Limousines are great. In the field of construction, there's good, and there's great. Which do you want working on your home's foundation or putting on a metal roof? Pole barns, epoxy floors, steel buildings, or concrete construction? There's a lot of good out there. There's only one great. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Well, the Ottawa Arrows hang on, and they move into the zone championship game tomorrow night as they beat Doniphan County 11-8. Ottawa had this game in control. They scored a run in the first, 2 more in the third, and 5 in the fourth. They led at that point 8-0. Doniphan County got a couple runs in their half of the fourth inning, but Ottawa got 3 in the sixth. But Doniphan County with 1 in the sixth and then 5 in the seventh. They had the winning run at the plate, but Brody Mundell in relief threw 3 balls, and that's all it took to strike out Charlie Gravel. And the Arrows go home winners here tonight, and now need to win 1 more game to advance to the state tournament next week out in Hayes. Here's the line score for the Arrows: 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 8 left on base. For Doniphan County, 8 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, and 9 left. The winning pitcher by rule is Brett Hadel, with the save going to Brody Mundell. Hadel's record now 2-3 on the year, and for Mundell, his second save on the season. So now Ottawa awaits the results of the next 2 ball games, and we really won't know who they play tomorrow night until after that 6 o'clock game. Again, here this evening, the Arrows win at 11-8. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and the City of Ottawa. This has been an exclusive presentation from your home of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball and your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
News, weather, sports, and the best country all day long. 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Real music, real stories.
KOFO 1220, 103.7 FM.